Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming through on this very, very exciting morning. If you were with us in the last session that we did, you'll know how crazy DuePoint is getting at the moment. It's Christmas in July, and thank goodness with all of this cold weather. I'm glad to see you guys made it out here this morning in this cold weather. I appreciate that. These are the hard soldiers that come out on a Saturday morning when you could be wrapped up in your bed, so I do appreciate it. And thanks for all of you who've tuned in live this morning as well from around the country. We're going to spend the next sort of 40-50 minutes talking about DuePoint. That's where you're at this morning, and that is where we want to kind of demonstrate to you what we're doing on a completely unique basis here in South Africa today. I hope by the end of this presentation you will see that this is not like anything that you have seen before, but something that is completely unique. All right, guys, phones off if you can for me. DuePoint is, to start with, a division of Constantia Insurance Company Limited. That's super important to note. You might not have heard of DuePoint before, and maybe if you looked us up, you didn't find everything about us. Go and look up Constantia, and you will see that we're a division of that company. It is listed on the stock exchange, and it is a licensed life and short-term insurance company. We have been around for 66 years, started in 1952. So this is not a new business. It is not a new business, not a startup, it's not any of these things. It is a well-established financial services company in the industry in South Africa today. So we want you to have just some confidence in who you're dealing with, because there is so much nonsense out there these days, as you all well know. But we want you to have some confidence in us. We are, of course, an authorized and registered financial services provider. There's our FSP number there. Folks, in addition, we are made up of a team of real people. Now, this is quite a rare thing these days. As I say, there's a lot of nonsense out there, and we are constantly seeing these kind of things popping up where there are no people. You can't find the people. You can't see who's actually behind this. Well, this is a homegrown South African company. You will find all of us right here in this office 6 days a week. I still have the odd person who watches live and says, no, this looks like a fake thing. Folks, I can assure you I am quite real here this morning, and these people here are quite real. That you could see the walls behind me. This is quite real, and you're welcome to visit us Monday through Saturday. Here, you will see that we're quite real. We want you to have some confidence in us. I'm Brendan Benfield, the senior executive here, and I'm going to chat you through what we do at DuePoint. Our primary objective at DuePoint is the creation of wealth in the hands of South Africans. We are not here to put cash in your hands. Cash lasts for 5 seconds and then is gone. We are here to change your personal economic position permanently. Our tool, we believe, creates a recurring, steadfast, stable, and reliable income in the hands of South Africans. And that allows us to do two things for you. The first is it allows us to put you back in control of your income. Right now, you're not in control of your income. If you work for anybody, that person tells you what you're going to earn. They tell you how much your increase is going to be, what bonus, what promotion. They tell you. You don't get to have a vote in it. And the second thing, we're going to put you back in control of your economy, because you're not in control of the economy at the moment, are you? You didn't get to cast a vote when they increased VAT on the 1st of April, did you? No, they did it without any consultation with you at all. You don't get to have a vote when they increase the petrol price, which they've done 3 times in 90 days. You don't get to control the economy when you lose your job. What did we see? Eskom has to get rid of 30 billion rands worth of salaries. That's something like that. It's just some mad number. How many tens of thousands of staff are going to lose their job? They don't get to have a vote in it. We put you back in control with our tool. And when we do that, we believe we can unplug you out of the systems that are dominating and controlling your life at the moment. One of which is debt. You've got debt in every aspect of your life right now. Every aspect. You are drowning in debt. That is the same for every South African today, because it's what you've used to bridge that gap between what you earn and what you need to survive. You've used this. When Granny dies, it's 20,000 rand from everybody. Where do you get the 20,000 rand from? You've got to go to the creditors and get it from the banks and the loan sharks and the friends and the family. You're in debt all the time. But if you are controlling your income with our tool, we believe that we can unplug you from the system. That's our primary objective here at DuePoint. Our second objective at DuePoint is to get South Africans to participate and benefit in the financial services space again. It is an incredibly regulated industry, which means that 99% of South Africans don't get to benefit from the financial services industry. We believe that in our system, we've opened a window to let people start participating and benefiting again in this industry. Those two objectives put together create what we call the DuePoint system. The DuePoint system allows you as an individual to contract with us as a wealth engineer. As a wealth engineer, we give you one task: not selling, not marketing, not advertising, not advising. We give you one task, the task of just connecting people to us. All the people that you know, connect them to us. As you connect individuals to us, you allow us to penetrate the South African market in a way we couldn't do with traditional marketing. And that allows us to create greater revenue as we facilitate the purchase of our products in this extended market. When we create that revenue, we're now in a position where we can create for you that wealth on the basis of an extra recurring income every single month. You see, we don't sell things here. We don't sell goodies. When you're selling pots and pans and creams and milkshakes and pills and all of this, you can't create anything other than transactional cash. When you make the sale, you get the cash in your hands, and that cash just leaks out of your fingers. That's all it does, and it's gone. And if you don't sell again the next month, there's no money coming in. It doesn't matter what system you may be in that you may think is superior. If you are selling something, it does not create wealth. In our system, we use financial services and lifestyle products that run on automatic debit order systems, which means that every month for the rest of your life, those debit orders will run. No matter what you're doing in that particular month, that debit order runs. And every month that it's paid, your income comes in. Guys, this is the critical component of the DuePoint system that distinguishes it completely from every other system in the country, is the fact that you do not need to run back to your friends every month to beg them to buy another pot. Okay? Here, you talk to them once, you connect them to us once, and from that point forward, the income is created on a monthly basis for you. That is what we do at DuePoint. It's critical that you understand that. We then wrap that in a system that allows you to leverage others to buy your time back. You see, the number one excuse for not becoming a wealth engineer is, I don't have the time. Guys, if you were going to tell that to the person that brought you here this morning, you may not anymore. It is not a valid excuse. No one has time. This we understand. And so we built the system knowing that. This system buys your time back through the leverage of others. You create teams of people here. We call them channels. And these channels create income for you on a 24-hour-a-day basis in our system. Literally 24 hours a day. You could never do that in any task that required you to do the selling. In our system, you have a team that leverages your time with us. It is not an employment opportunity here at DuePoint. We're not employing anyone. And I always love it on Facebook. We see, I'm the latest advisor of DuePoint. No, you're not. We don't hire anyone here at DuePoint. This is a tool that we put in your hands, and you use it as you want. Whether you want to use it for 5 minutes a day, whether you want to use it for 5 hours a day, it is completely up to you. You are independent of us here at DuePoint. It also does not cost you a thing to be a wealth engineer. These are important things to remember. We've had people before, they tell people about DuePoint, and they go, that's nonsense, da-da-da-da-da. What they forget is, in DuePoint, you pay nothing to be a wealth engineer. To start with here, there are no startup fees. There's no box of goodies you're going to have to buy. There's no starter guide you'll have to buy. There's no application form fees, and there's no monthly admin sales marketing fee or whatever. There is no cost for being a wealth engineer. By simply being a product owner at DuePoint, you're automatically a wealth engineer at no additional premium. So everybody can become a wealth engineer. And because we're not selling, because we're not advising, you're not intermediaries, you're not brokers, you're not agents, everybody can be a wealth engineer at any level of education and at any level of experience. This is for everybody who lives in South Africa today. And it means that everybody is now able to start creating proper wealth, not cash, proper wealth, by building asset. The asset is their team that they build. This channel of people that you're going to build will produce a recurring income, a wealth for you. When you have a recurring income, you can now price it. When you can price it, you can sell it. At DuePoint, you can literally sell your channel at any point to somebody else. When you pass away one day, it will automatically be transferred to your children, and your children will benefit from the income you created in your lifetime. This is the complete opposite circumstance to what we're living in right now. What do we leave behind for our children right now when we pass away? At best, nothing. At worst, debt. That's where we leave them. That's our parting gift to them. Please pay off my clothing account. You can't wear my clothes. They don't fit you, but you must pay off my account. That's where we leave them. What do we do at DuePoint? We now leave behind wealth, recurring monthly income that we've produced and created here at DuePoint. So we call it generational legacy is what we've produced at DuePoint. Folks, we also have created the system in a way that is completely convenient for you. Using technology, you don't have to buy any products, you don't have to store them, stock them, or put them in your house, and you don't need to sell anything. So if you've gone, I don't have the personality for this. I'm going to start eliminating all your excuses this morning. I don't have the personality, I'm not a great salesperson, I don't know anyone. Okay? All of those are nonsense. Here at DuePoint, you can have the personality of a doornail, and you're perfect for the job. This is not a sales task here. Those are the kinds of things that embarrass people. You don't need to be embarrassed here at DuePoint. At DuePoint, we've built this business at the highest level of quality, and we do everything for you, including the presentations. You're never going to have to give a presentation for DuePoint. There's only two people that do. It's me and Rob, and I'm much better than Rob, so you've picked a good morning to be here. But we're the only two that do this presentation for you. And using our technology, we're in your pocket 24 hours a day. So there is nothing that you need to be worried about or inconvenienced through this system. We leave you with one task, the one task of connecting people to us. How do you do it? You've got 4 ways of connecting individuals to us. The first way, if you struggle with data, go buy a USB stick. It's a once-off payment of 170 Rand, and that USB stick is now in your pocket permanently. You can stick it in a TV, into a computer, and you click play, and there we are doing the presentation for you on those 2 devices. So data is not an issue. If data is an issue, just rebudget a bit. Little less takeaway food, little less alcohol, and wham presto, you got money for data. Okay, but this USB stick will do the trick for you. Go and buy it afterwards for 170 Rand. Second way of connecting people to us is in this room. Monday through Saturday, we present out of this room. Night times, lunch times, mornings, any one of those occasions, you can bring your guys here. If you're in Gauteng, bring them here, and we'll do the presentation for you 6 days a week. And then the third way of connecting people to DuePoint, the most important way, is through our YouTube channel. You go to YouTube, search DuePoint, and you'll find all of our presentations there. You go and select your favorite ones. It's okay if mine are your favorite ones. It's fine. You go pick your favorite ones, and wherever you are, any time of the day, anywhere in the nation, you click play. And there we are, doing the presentation for you. And then the fourth way of connecting people to us is through our live broadcasts. Every one of our presentations, every day, is broadcast live across the nation. If you've got a screen with an internet connection, whether it's a tablet, a phone, or a computer, or a TV, you click play, and you are live in the room with us 7 times a week. 7 times a week. So in every way, we've made this business convenient for you. In every way, you're able to connect people to us without even having to open your mouth. You say, do you need wealth? Yes, click. That's it. And you're connecting somebody to DuePoint. Simplest way. Now, as you do that, some of the people you connect to us are going to catch the vision. Not all of them. Some of them will know better. I can't help those ones. But some of them will catch the vision of what we're trying to do here, and they'll become wealth engineers like you. And when they do, we allocate them to you, and your channel is born. These individuals are going to go out and do exactly the same thing. They're going to connect people to us. Some of the people they connect are going to become wealth engineers. And again, we allocate them to you, and your channel starts growing. This process repeats itself and repeats itself and repeats itself over time, spreading your channel out across the country of South Africa. Now, without you having to open your mouth about a product, DuePoint comes along and facilitates the purchase of its products throughout your channel, and your income is now born. Folks, this is not a pyramid scheme. It is not a Ponzi scheme, and it is most certainly not a get-rich-quick scheme. I apologize for those of you who came here this morning hoping for that. Folks, the unfortunate thing about being genuine, you've got to remember, we're listed and we're a licensed insurance company. We have about 8 regulators that audit us, review us, sit on our boards, make us sign everything off with them before we even do it. This is a genuine income earning opportunity. And the problem with that is it does come at a cost. What is the cost in the DuePoint system? It's time. We've eliminated the financial cost. You don't pay to be a wealth engineer, but it's going to require your time. Why is it going to require your time? Because you're dealing with people. And people are incredibly disappointing creatures. You're going to have your friends come in here, get real excited. You haven't even seen. I've not even got started yet this morning. You guys are going to be like high-fiving me afterwards and all sorts. I'm going to get your friends excited about this business. And then they're going to go away and not pay their product. They're going to go away and not add anybody to your channel. They're going to go away and block you on WhatsApp and unfriend you on Facebook just because you brought them to a presentation. It is disappointing work, and therefore it requires time. As you work through people over time, we are able to create wealth for you. I'm going to show you how it works. And that wealth is not quick wealth, it's permanent wealth that we create, which is a very significant difference between us and everybody else in South Africa. So folks, those of you who put the time and energy into build channels allow us to facilitate our products. The first product that we facilitate the purchase of is our Access Wealth Plan. It's 324 Rand a month, and for that you get 2 independent products. The first one is your very own tax-free investment account, which we take 100 Rand of your 324 Rand a month and we put it in, only 100 Rand. Okay, people get confused. They're like, no, you told me it was 324 Rand. No, of the 324 Rand, we take 100 Rand and we put it into your investment account every month, and that's your money. There's no friction cost, there's no waiting periods. It takes about 5 to 7 days for them to cash the shares out and pay it back to you, but there's no waiting periods. Immediately your money, which means that this product actually only costs you 224 Rand a month. And for that 224 Rand, you get 120,000 Rands worth of personal accident cover. It means if you die in an accident, your beneficiaries get 120,000 Rand and the value of your investment with us. It's a significant product for 324 Rand a month. The next product we have is our Wealth Guard product. It's 249 Rand. And for the 249 Rand a month, you get R1 million worth of personal accident cover. R1 million. No waiting periods, no maximum age limits, and regardless of your risk profile, whether you've got pre-existing conditions, whether you work a risky job, doesn't matter. For 249 Rand, everybody in South Africa can now have R1 million worth of personal accident cover with our Wealth Guard product. And then our third product, folks, is our Family Wealth Funeral Plan. In here again, you get 2 independent products. It costs you starts from 299. It just depends on the plan that you want. From 299 Rand, there are 2 independent products in this product again, this plan. The first one is funeral cover. You can pick between 20 or 30,000 Rands worth of cover for you and 5 family members, or for you and 10 family members. Okay? All pre-existing conditions are covered. There's no excluded illnesses of any type in this plan. The second product you get is 10,000 Rands worth of outstanding debt cover, which means that once you've been with us for a while, as part of this product, when you pass away, get disabled or retrenched, we cover up to 10,000 Rands worth of your debt. It starts at 299 Rand a month. All right, and then our fourth product is our Wealth Points Buyers Club. It's 299 Rand a month as well for your subscription fee to the member, to be a member of the Buyers Club. And as part of the Buyers Club, you get access to all of our suppliers. We're a 7-decade-old insurance company. We've been out to suppliers of all kinds, motor manufacturers, retail, data suppliers, you name it, we've got them, and you're able to completely change your monthly spend on the discounts we have negotiated, the account managers, services, all sorts of things that we've negotiated into this Buyers Club. For $299 a month, you get access to that product. All right, those are the 4 products that we have. Those products allow us now to create wealth. But before we do that, we've got to get you to connect with us. Traditionally, in insurance and banking, how do we get you to connect with us? Well, we run adverts everywhere. TV, radio, SMS, websites, taxis, you name it. Hundreds of millions a month, billions a year, we spend on getting you to connect to us via adverts. Now, here at DuePoint, we've done a similar thing. The only difference is we do no advertising at all. All right, so how did we pay for the adverts? Well, we paid for the adverts by putting the cost in your product payment. Your funeral cover, your banking fees, your car insurance, 30 to 50% of your payment is next month's adverts. Now, here at DuePoint, we do the exact opposite. We do 0 advertising. 0. This is why you'd never heard of DuePoint before today. Because we do 0 advertising. What do? We use you. You go out, you connect individuals to us here at DuePoint. You do. And as a result, all that money we would have spent on SABC, DSTV, Prime Media, we now just redirect to you and your channel, putting us in the position to start creating wealth for you. And we do that in 2 ways. The first way is through our returns program. Our returns program pays you 27.50 Rand per product payment made in your channel every month that it's made, multiplied by a factor of where in your channel the payment is made. So let's simplify it. You go out, you chat to a couple of your friends. They become wealth engineers, some of them. They make their product payment. You get 27 Rand 50 multiplied by 200% is 55 Rand. Every month for every product on the first point of your channel. So again, I'll go back to the people who say, no, but on this thing here, they'll give me 450 Rand if I sell the pot. Yes, you get it once. Here you get the 55 Rand every month that debit order is raised and paid. Very quickly you get to the 450 Rand. In addition, in our system, we put you in control. You see, we don't pay you per person, we pay you per product. So if this individual over here takes 2 products, you now get 110 Rand. If they take 3 products, you get 165 Rand. If they take 4 products, you get 210 Rand. That gets you to 450 real quick. Real quick. You are in control of your income in our system. Now, these few folk go out, they chat to a few of their friends. Some become wealth engineers, pay for their product, and again, you get 27 Rand 50 times 200%, 55 Rand for every product payment made on your second point. You've been here for 5 minutes, you've put a handful of people in. Look, there's just a handful in this example, and you're earning just under 1,000 Rand a month. 12,000 Rand a year. You see, on Facebook and Google and all these funny websites that I've seen, they promise you riches in 90 days. You know, folks, there's no such thing, otherwise you wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be here. I'd be on my yacht in the Mediterranean. There is no such thing. Here we build slowly but permanently through the process of the DuePoint system. Now these guys go out, you go spend some more time and energy and effort in growing your channel, and you continue to earn, but on a reducing basis down to the 8th point. But there is no limit to your earning potential here at DuePoint. From the 8th point on, as long as you qualify to earn, you will get 4% of every product payment on every point in your channel. You can build a channel that's 25 points big. Hand it over to your children, they can build it to 50 points big. Hand it over to your grandchildren, they can build it to 75 points big and be earning on every single product on every single point if they qualify to earn at 4% of 27 Rand 50 from the 8th point. You want to know how to qualify to earn? Go watch our 6-minute training video on our YouTube channel. It is so simple. 2 steps and you are qualifying on each point. That's it. Now, what does this translate to on the ground? What is the Rand value that you can earn here at DuePoint? Very difficult for us to answer because every one of you is going to grow at a different rate. You've got different circumstances, different time allocations, etc., etc. So what we had to do is we took 20 years of data. We worked through the data. We analyzed it, we got our actuaries involved, and we came up with what we think is a relatively reasonable and conservative growth rate formula. I've got to know how fast you're going to grow if I'm going to work out how much you're going to earn. And we call it the 3+2 growth rate formula. In your first month, you've got to put 3 people in our channel if you want to earn with this mathematical model. You can grow at any rate. You can put 10 people in, you can put no people in. All it does is just move the numbers, okay? But if you put 3 in your first month, and then 2 every month thereafter, 3+2. If you can put 2 in every month thereafter, every month, including Christmas, including your birthday, including Easter, every month, if you just put 2 in, 1 every 15 days, this is not an onerous task that we've put before you here. 1 every 15 days. If you can do that, then over time, we can start to measure milestones for you. If you can do it for 6 months, 3 + 2 + 2 + 2 + 2 + 2, we believe that you can reasonably expect to be on about 2,500 Rand a month. That's 30,000 Rand a year. See, very different again from what you see on the internet, which would have said after 90 days, millionaire. No, we say 6 months, and you have now got an extra 2,500 Rand that comes in every month. Every month. All you've needed to do is put those 2 people in every month. You have not needed to worry about whether they're going to pay or not. You've not needed to worry about whether they add or not. You see, these are the reasons why people quit. They quit because I'll put 2 people in, but nobody did anything. We're asking for you to just keep going. Keep adding, keep adding, keep adding. And as long as you keep doing that, we believe mathematically that after 6 months you can reasonably expect to be on about 2.5 grand a month. Now if you can push beyond that, if you can not care about what the people are doing and just keep adding and keep adding all the way through to 12 months, we reckon you can reasonably expect to be on about 9,000 to 10,000 Rand a month. 9,000 to 10,000 Rand a month, that's 120,000 Rand a year. You know it, guys. You all want 100,000 Rand a month, I know. But you know that what difference an extra 10 grand a month would do for you. Think about your list of problems and think about how many of them would disappear with an extra 10 grand. I tease sometimes. People say, Brendan, life is not all about money. No, it's 99% about money, and I'm focusing on that. You focus on the 1% that's not money. Okay? 10,000 rand a month, and life is changing for you. That's 1 year from now. Can you persist for 1 year? Yeah, no, everyone's, yes, I'm doing it. I only believe Philip here. He's the only, because he sticks around. But often people are like, I'm here, and then I never see you again. Because the first 2 people laugh at you. No, you've got to persist. Then if you can do 2 years with us, which you'll do if you do a year with us. If you can do 2 years with us, that'll rise to about 27 to 30,000 rand a month. 27 to 30,000 rand a month. There are very few of you in this room that I think earn that. And there's very few of you in this room that'll ever earn that, because that's way above the national average. Way above it. I'm not trying to insult you. I'm just saying it's a reality. It's a fact. People don't get to 360,000 rand a year. You've got there in 2 years. That's halfway to the next Soccer World Cup. Okay? If you can do 2 years, you're on 360,000 a year. If you can do 3 years with us, that number will rise to about 45,000 rand a month. If you can do 4 years, it'll jump to 60,000. You've got to be persistent. And if you can do 5 years with us, not 5 months, not 5 weeks, not 5 people laughing at you, and not 50 people not paying, but 5 years of persistency with us, we believe you can reasonably expect to be on about 80 to 100,000 rand a month. There's your Facebook number, right there, $1 million rand a year. But it's taken you 5 years to get there with us. 5 years is a long time when you're in it, but it's a short time when you look back. Yeah. It's a short time. How long have you guys been working for in your careers? You keep going back though. You keep going back. But you're here for 3 months and you're like, I can't do it, Brendan, it's so hard. I'm like, but you keep going back to your jobs. And at your jobs, you can't argue about increases and all of that jazz. No. Here, you can get an increase every month. If you persevere and persist and you don't care about what the people that you put in do. That's important, because if you care, then you will fail. You've got to just keep putting those 2 people in, fresh new people, every month. Every month. Now, is it working on the ground? Well, we've been here a good couple of years now, so I can answer quite strongly that yes, it works on the ground. And every month we put up just a handful of people that are using the system. Some doing well, some doing badly. We put them all up. This is an open book business. We put them all up, and we show you how we're doing. You can find all their stories on our YouTube channel. But this month, we've got these 3 up. We've called up Tanashi. Tanashi's been with us for a year. She admits she did nothing in the first 6 months. She did nothing. She said, no, I didn't believe in it. I had other things that I was doing, and I did nothing. In January this year, she caught the vision. She caught it. And from January to the end of May, 5 months, she built a channel for herself worth 5,000 rand a month. Now remember, I told you it was going to take you 6 months to get to 2,500 rand a month. So she must have missed that presentation. Because in 5 months, she got to 5,000 rand a month. 60,000 extra rands every. She doesn't have to run and sell pots or creams or, all sorts of nonsense. She knows that every month there's the 5,000 rand channel that she's got for herself. All right, then we had Kuena with us. She's been with us for 5 months since the beginning of January. And in her period of 5 months with us, she's created a channel worth 6,000 rand a month. 72,000 rand a year. 72,000 rand a year. What does an extra 6 grand a month do for you? And that could be by December this year if you work like she does. If you don't work like she does, it could take longer, but it doesn't matter. There's no timelines or deadlines here. You just get going. And if it takes you a year, it takes you a year. If it takes you 2 months, it takes you 2 months. You just keep going. And keep going and keep going. Then we've got Mavuma with us. He's been with us for 18 months. So what does it look like after 18 months? He's been persistent, he works hard, and over that period of time, he's created a channel worth 14,000 rand a month. But he had to put 18 months in, not 18 days, and not 18 weeks. 18 months in. And with 18 months of labor and persistency and belief, he's created a channel. In addition, over that period, he's earned 137,000 rand from DuePoint. So he didn't start at 14,000 rand. He started at 200 rand. And then it was 600 rand. And then it was 1,000 rand. But over 18 months, he got an extra 140,000 rand. How over the next 2 years would an extra, let's call it 70,000 rand a year do for you? Hey? You'd only be too happy to take it, wouldn't you? Exactly. As he pursues ultimate wealth, slowly but permanently through the DuePoint system. You can find all of our guys on our YouTube channel. Some earning a little bit, some earning a lot. They're all there, some medium. Go and see, and then look and say to yourself, where can you position yourself? What are your goals? Do you want just 5,000 Rand a month? That's fine. Do you want 50,000 Rand a month? That's fine too, and everything in between. You can be anyone in the DuePoint system. No one is stopping you. So don't even use the lie that this is for other people. It's not for other people. It's for you. Do not let anybody tell you you can't do this. Every one of you is capable of doing this if you persist over time. It is for you. So ladies and gentlemen, that is DuePoint from top to bottom. Everything you need to know, I've just told you. Everything I tell you from this point forward is just extra. If you want to become a wealth engineer this morning, it's very simple. You go to our website, you click join, you fill out the application form, and you are a wealth engineer today. Not a cent having left your pockets. No big box to carry to your car of stuff. You're just a wealth engineer. And on your phone, henceforth, you have your entire business in here. It doesn't matter where you are in the country. This is a national business. You've got your business in your pocket from this afternoon, and you can, this afternoon, start building your wealth with us here at DuePoint. All right. If you're serious, get the merchandise. The merchandise are tools that you use to make money. They don't make me money. Get the USB stick if you struggle with data. Get a backup battery to your phone if it's on 6% already and it's 11 in the morning. Okay, because your business is on your phone. Get the business cards if you struggle to connect with people. They're a powerful tool in legitimizing your connection to DuePoint. We've got all sorts of other stuff here. Notepads that you can get. I think they're 25 Rand for notepads for drawing on and doing discussions and keeping. Notebooks for keeping contact details and things in. We've got all of that stuff. It's in our glass cabinet. The prices are on the counter. You can either buy them here or you can order them at info@duepoint.net or call client services and we'll have them delivered to you. Get the merchandise so that you've got the tools ready to build your business with us. Guys, we are on Facebook. 50% of the video content that we produce, we put on Facebook only. You will not find it anywhere else. So if you do not like and follow us on Facebook, you are missing 50% of the content that we produce out of DuePoint. Every day, motivating, building, training, helping you get and build your wealth. So make sure you are following and liking us on Facebook. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's the heart of our business. If you're not following us on YouTube, you don't know what's going on here. It's free to subscribe, guys. Like everything at DuePoint, it's free. This is the worst Ponzi scheme in the world. We're making no money. Okay? We do not take your money in any aspect of this business. And then download our free app onto your phone or your tablet. It is your business. You can't do DuePoint without the app. Put the app on your phone before you leave here today or wherever you are today. Download it onto you. This weekend, folks, we've launched our new funeral product, which I mentioned to you there. We're going to work through a couple of glitches for sure. So we'll be updating the app regularly over the next 7 days. Make sure every day you go to the App Store, whether it's the Play Store or the iStore on Apple, go there every day, download that, update until we've ironed out all the bugs and glitches in there. If you are really struggling, remember you can just use our website. Go to DuePoint.net and add people there. It works the same way and it doesn't have glitches, fortunately. Just apps that have glitches. So just keep updating for the next couple of days until it's all smoothed out. All right, folks, we know that you may not necessarily know how to do this, okay? So we take you by the hand and we teach you. We have the second way we build wealth for you. We actually change your lifestyle with our training program. It's called the XP Rewards program, and we teach you through a series of steps how to become an expert wealth creator at DuePoint. As you complete the steps, we reward you with what's called experience points. They're just XP points. They're just a measure of your maturity, your experience in our system. As you gain experience, naturally your channel will start growing. Where you meet the two criteria of experience and channel size, we rank you up. We rank you up. It's a flippin' awesome system. It's cool. As you level up in our system, we give you cool stuff. All right, you become a more advanced player in our training program. At rank 1 through to 4, we're giving you a little bit of cash. You're brand new. You're starting. You can get this cash real quickly. As you get more serious, your channel gets a bit bigger. Well, the cash starts getting pretty damn serious. Okay. And then from rank 5, we start to reward you with tools. And rank 5, it's a lightning memory stick imported from the US, got everything on it you're going to need to connect people to DuePoint. At rank 7, it's a 12,500 Rand set of gold gilded imported business cards, custom made for you. Finest set of business cards in the country that you use to connect people to DuePoint with. At rank 9, as long as you maintain your channel size with us, when you achieve rank 9, we take you and your family away on a 5-star, all expenses paid business class trip every year for the rest of your life, as long as you maintain your channel size. Now I lose people here. People are like, I knew it. You see, it is a scheme. This is nonsense. Folks, we go every year. I can prove it to you. I don't have stock images. I don't on my website have like an artist's impression of my office, or now an artist's impression of the rank 9 holiday. I'm going to show you real footage. We go every year. As long as you maintain your channel size at rank 9, you come away with us, not by yourself, but with your family. And we don't go in July when it's cold. We go in December when the kids are on school holidays. And it looks like this.
All of your wind has gone, and all of the paths you've drawn have sunk to the ocean sun where no one can see. You stand, don't let the dark embrace, cower the dreams you chase under the rust and blood. Don't let yourself give up.
You see, I didn't have to use images from the internet there. That's even the little flying things. That's Rob with his drone flying. I'm going to be there. Are you going to be there this year with us? We're going on the 8th of December. We're flying out. The hotel rooms are booked. The tickets are waiting. The tickets are waiting. Now, if you do 3 plus 2, it's going to take you 19 months to go rank 9. 19 months. That means you won't come with us this year if all you do is add 2 people a month. Okay? But you will get there. You will get there. If you keep adding those 2, by the end of next year, you'll be with us. That's okay. That's absolutely okay. That's not a problem. But if you want to get there faster, well, then you've got to work faster. You've got to work faster. Record to rank 9 is 5 months. 5 months. You see, rank 9 is not rank 0 where you all are. Rank 9 is down the track. It's down the track. Okay? You've got to put your effort in if you want to come. If you miss this year, it doesn't matter. That's the thing. We've had people in October go, I quit because I'm not going to make this trip. I'm like, are you mad? We go every year. Keep going. It's not a competition. Keep going until you go rank 9. Then you've booked it. How has your life changed by the time you hit rank 9? At rank 11, we give you another very useful tool. It's your own car. It is not branded. It is not financed through us. You don't rent it from us. And we don't give it to you and then take it away when we don't like you anymore. It's your car. And our hope is that you will use it to continue to persist in the pursuit of your permanent wealth with us at DuePoint. That's the thing to remember at DuePoint. This is not a short-term exercise of cash when you make transactions. It is the long-term exercise of producing permanent change in your and your family's lives. Ladies and gentlemen, I think you can see how serious we are about DuePoint. We have put time and energy and thought and brought the best people in the industry together to create a proper solution for South Africans. Nobody's coming to our rescue in South Africa. I think you guys know that. We have to do it ourselves. We have to. It's not going to be easy, and it's not going to be quick. But if we do it properly at DuePoint, it will be permanent, if we do it properly. If you've got questions and concerns today, that's completely natural. Ask them. Ask them of the people who brought you here or wherever you are today, or ask us. But don't walk out of here today without this tool. Pick it up, get out there, and start working for a different kind of future. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to see you all outside, and thanks for all of you who have watched live today.